Everyone, Alex here, back with some more Nioh 2. Apologize for tardiness. I meant to do more earlier today. Obviously, that didn't happen because the day is already pretty much over as it is, being that it's past 5 o'clock, way past 5 o'clock. But stuff came up, so I couldn't get on as soon as I would have liked. So whether or not I'll be able to do more than one stream today is up in the air. But either way, as of right now, we've got 2 more side missions in this area, Scattered Fragments, and then there's this one, which I have to beat Scattered Fragments to unlock, and apparently there's a character in that level that I need to go and seek out to get help from in order to unlock the prerequisite, which is silly. And of course, I'm trying to work my way down to unlocking the Master Ninjutsu Dojo level, which I'm 55-ish thousand, like 55-ish thousand points away from unlocking. And then there's whether or not the Onmyo one's ever gonna unlock. So that's the agenda at the moment, and it's level 99, and I am barely ahead of the curve by like a couple of points. I'm 106. So the game is like crawling after me, and I'm getting terrified to say the least. So, not much to say at the moment. Was this? Matsunaga Hisahide was framed for his fondness for the tea ceremony. Not framed. Excuse me. Matsunaga Hisahide was famed for his fondness for the tea ceremony, and in his final moments he filled his treasured Hiragumo tea kettle with gunpowder, clutching it to him as he lit it. They went up in flames together. Well, they always did like to make a scene. Oh yeah, he's referring to Danzo. Yeah, because the part of Nioh 1's shtick in the level where you went to Hisahide's castle was you had to take out a couple of these larger elite spider enemies, and they all dropped a piece of the tea kettle. And when you found all the tea kettle pieces, it made Jirogumo, the spider demon, weaker. Normally she would have like an armored hide on her legs, but when you found all of them, her legs were exposed and you could bypass them to hit her more effectively. So, but that takes place in the first game, whereas this is taking place before the first game, so what's going on here? His castle still remains, albeit in ruins, and the fragments of the tea kettle are scattered there. If we were to gather the fragments and piece it back together, I believe it might bring comfort to the souls of the departed on Mount Shigi. Problem. William does that in the first game. It's a side objective to the Mount Shigi castle level in the first game. So why the fuck are we going after it this point in time when it's not even the events of the first game yet? It makes no sense. This is a blatant continuity gap if there ever was one. Unless someone took it and smashed it again. I don't know. Nothing about this makes any goddamn sense. Continuity, broken continuity. I mean, the game, Nioh 2, you were doing well in maintaining continuity for a while, but I think you're starting to fall apart. Great, more level recycling. I mean, I don't mind coming back to an old location, but it's clearly padding at this point. They're not even trying to put in new levels anymore. That's part of the problem I'm having with Nioh 2. Too much recycling. Way too much recycling. Also, I changed my Guardian Spirit lineup. I went back to having a Hyobishin as my Brute. And as my secondary spirit, or I still have Hyokucho as my primary. I do want to eventually switch to Yaonami Hime at some point, but I want to wait a while. So yeah, why we're back here at a point in time in the series where William doesn't even show up to do the whole tea kettle shtick until later feels lazy to me personally. It should not even, we should not even be doing this. I'm pressing the goddamn ninjutsu button. I love how I'm getting hit for no reason. Damn it. Of course I run out of ki. Of fucking course. You know, I really hate the Tessos and their stink bombs. Hell, why are stink bombs even in this game? Seriously. Stupid. I love how my partner AI isn't even doing anything. He's just standing there like a fucking idiot. Yoshie's birthright. Don't know what that is. Kuroko Fragment. It's practically the same dialogue. So it's like, why Bob? Why are we even doing this? Get some more ninjutsu bonus with the poison. The new grapple attack that I unlocked for the spear. Raishodo. Oh, I already have that bow, I think. I'm wearing it. Yeah, I'm already wearing that spear. Bow and arrow, excuse me. Die Hard. I like the first one more because of the life in Amrita, whereas this is just water resistance. Like, come on. Really? There's only like maybe like 2 enemies in the whole game that do water resistance. I much prefer this one, the life and toughness one, over the damage. I suppose damage taken is fine, but backstab, well, rarely ever happens to me. Yoshie's birthright. Huh. Don't think I've encountered a character with that name yet. I like the Die Hard for the feathers on the back. Break the scarecrows, see if there's anything hidden. Same with the eggs. How do you like your eggs? Poached or sunny side up? Oh, they caved in all the houses. We can't walk inside of them. Just a straight linear path. Damn it, I hate the Ippon Datoras. They're so annoying. So needlessly difficult. Okay, that's it for all of them. Now for some more. This. Awesome. And I can get another attack. Wow, what a... I don't know whether to call this grapple attack broken or awesome. Screw it. It's both broken and awesome. I don't care. I'll take whatever advantage I can get. Oh, killed him just like that. Do I want that? Nah, I don't know. Sweet. Seventh sword. I already have the seventh sword. A better version. Okay, did most of the ones out here, so head back and do the shrine again. Yes, Mom, she's with me. My cat, I mean. Those listening. Okay, we just did that. Now we're off again. There and back again. Whoa, look at that. More. I just remembered they want me to look out for this character that's somewhere in the map, and I have no idea. Well, they gave me a name, but I cannot remember his name. I don't know where he is, who he is, and why the requirement is so adamant about it. Okay, they either want me to go there or here. I don't know, really. Well, I'm gonna check over here, just to be on the safe side. That was it. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to do that again because the stuff that was supposed to happen did not happen. And I am very confused about that. I didn't get the assistance of the character I was supposed to find. Okay? For once, playing it safe did not actually do anything for me. I need to go and do it again, because there was stuff I missed. How've you turned? How'd you hunt for the Gumo Kettle fragments go? Seem to have gathered plenty, but somehow still not enough. Perhaps the rest were turned to dust in the blast. In any case, thank you for eradicating those meddlesome yokai. I'm not done. I gotta go back there. See? Look at that. Receive Yamanaka Shikonosaki's assistance. I have no idea who the fuck that is and where he is, and I think I might have actually passed him when I went and just blundered into the next objective. I don't get it. I might have missed him. I think that's what happened. I gotta do this level again. Oh, yeah, where is this guy? Yeah, I don't get it. Hold on. Let me double check before. Says he can't be summoned. But where exactly? Near the bridge, they say. So he was right. Okay, so he was literally right next to the bridge. I'm doing it again. Screw that. I missed him. Yeah, you can only have one blue acolyte at a time. I was wondering why he wasn't around. I had a feeling that was the case, because there was that one mission against Danzo, where the only Pisahide or whatever his name is, where only one blue acolyte could be found, and it was one that the game had specifically set, and it was nobody else. Except they didn't do that. They littered the whole area with other characters. So of course, because the game only allows me to summon one at a time, I could not do it. And because they have so many others littering the place, it's like, of course I missed it. Like, of course I didn't notice. How many is my ninja? Ninja is crawling up. Little by little. No, I do not want his dung ball. Fine, take the dung ball. Yeah, I'm not gonna summon anyone. Yeah, for once I cannot summon any help. I need to do it on my own. Oh, so that's what Yoshie's Curus looks like. It looks strange. A little bit of a hodgepodge. I need to, but the whole picture doesn't do it justice. Kuroko Spear. I've not used... I either want to use Hanzo or Kuroko Spear. I'll do Hanzo Spear. Make the master proud. Okay, for a one sword, he's a bit difficult. One sword difficulty, I mean. Another Demon's Maw sword. Where is the... They're both over here. So I need to keep using the spear until then. I didn't even get. Yeah, I didn't. Apparently, I didn't even get all of the kettles. There's another. There's 4, I think, because I counted 3 last time. Can't go there because the rocks are in the way. Yeah, I gotta go the other way. I played it safe. Here he is. That's who I need to call. But I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna save him until after I have explored this chunk of the area. So that way I know what's happening. I don't just blunder through it like I did the first time. There he is. And there's number 3. The real number 3. Yeah, I should have. The game didn't put a signal, so I assumed it was something that was optional. Instead, it ended up being more essential than I thought. The game lied to me. You lied to me, game. Okay, so I ended up getting 3. And now for 4. I believe it was 4 in the first game. So I've had a feeling a number was off. I think I already have this sword, a better version of it. Okay. Here's who I need. Didn't I already summon this guy in the fight against Danzo? I don't know. Oh, so she's grateful. So she's not evil. She was just mad that she was broken apart. But seriously, though, it does not make sense that we're gathering her pieces before William actually does. So it's more or less breaking established lore, more or less. And you know how I am. I'm a lore hound. I take that shit seriously. Okay, I got what his name for assistance, and I got all the fragments. I corrected my earlier blunder. Splendid, you gathered every last piece. I should have expected nothing less from the great Hide. Now with a bit of time and some lacquer to piece it back together, I can restore it to its original form. Yeah, unless someone breaks it again. I'm sure Hide's spirit will be lifted when he sees it. Thank you for your efforts. They should settle once again on Mount Shigi. You have my thanks. I find it a little upsetting that we don't actually get to participate in anything related to the sacking of Mount Shigi. Considering how much of a big deal it was in the first game, where you came and you found how dilapidated the castle was. And then, of course, you met him, whereas here we meet him alive at first, but then it's pretty much implied after a while that he died at some point. You obtained the Hiragumo kettle that Rikyo repaired. I do think it's a bit of a shame we don't actually get to fight Jirogumo again, especially since we got all the pieces. Whatever. So long as she's grateful, I guess. And look at that, Prayer in the Moonlight's now unlocked, and it's only 1 star. Really now? Kamuro is a famous Kuro-raku tea bowl created by Chojuro, the founder of the Rakuyaki pottery technique, said to have been used by Senno Rikyu. The origins of its name, which literally means bald, are unclear, but 2 prevailing theories exist. That first is that the tea bowl's owners to cherish the bowl until they lose their due to old age. The second is that it refers to the name of a hairstyle used by children, and the owner of the tea bowl is to love the bowl like his or her own child. Aha. I will have it appraised momentarily. That's cool. We're now taking orders from the tea master. Toshimitsu still has not been checked off. Yamanaka Shikonosuke. Didn't we I could have sworn I summoned this guy when I fought Danzo in his little side boss fight. The one where he kept doing all the stupid suicide bomb runs that I thought were ridiculous. I think this is the second time we've brought him out. Anyway, Yamanaka Shikanosuke was a military commander from Izumo Province, present-day Shimane Prefecture. Shikanosuke was actually his nickname, and his real name was Yukimori. Deemed one of the 3 legends of the Amago clan, he was also known as a child prodigy among the people of Sanin. Replacing his elder brother as the head of their family, he served as a loyal commander under the Amago clan. After the decline of the Amago clan, he continued to fight in their name in the hopes of restoring their former glory. There's also a tale of him praying to the crescent moon for the clan's restoration, even if it came at the cost of his own personal suffering. I'm guessing we encounter him again because we're not getting any more information. None of what having to do with the Mount Shigi assault. Let's have it appraised. Okay, we can't have it appraised. Never mind then. And there it is. Right on the shelf. And by the way, I got a new I bought a bunch of new calligraphy scrolls for my wall, as you can tell. It doesn't say Nioh anymore. The one I went with is Ungai Soten. Do not lose heart in times of hardship, as good things await beyond the horizon. A sentiment which we really, really need right now in real world time. There's a bunch of other ones that I liked that are pretty good. Ikitozen. There's a video game and an anime called that goes by that name. A lot of female characters that are, well, kind of I hate to complain about over sexualization, honestly, but basically it's a lot of them. It's basically it's fighter girl fan service. Never watched it myself. Then again, kind of want to now that I think about it. Then there's this one, Furin Kazan, which, fast as a wind, quiet as a forest, fierce as fire, and immovable as a mountain. Yeah, it says here it's revered a concept. It says, Takeda Shingen went by this motto, but it actually goes all the way back to Sun Tzu, the Chinese philosopher. Goes to show that a lot of what makes Japan stems ancestrally back to the mainland of China. Which is ironic, considering Japan, of course, would try to go and invade China multiple times. The first time under Hideyoshi, and again way later during the first and second Sino-Japanese wars. The second of which I like to personally consider the first war encompassing World War II and not just Germany's invasion of Poland, because of how close they were. The two conflicts were in date and timeline. And of course it was around, I want to say during, it was either around or before the time of the first Sino-Japanese war. I want to say before. Japan, of course, after being reopened up, they would go and try again, and they took over Korea, and they had it for a while. A long while. And eventually, America happened, and we got rid of the Japanese after we more or less beat them in the war. And of course, there was the whole communism war happening with North and South. We went up north, perhaps went a little too far north. And China sent reinforcements, which ran us out of there, and since then it's been North and South ever since. Hopefully one day, North Korea will be free of their communist leadership. One can hope. deaf to commies, deaf to all things Marxism. The scout plate, get rid of it. Don't need it. I like the shinobi faceplate more. I just need to find another one. Ugh, the lone wolf is pitiful. Don't even need that at all, really. Barehanded is useless. I don't know why it keeps insisting on it. It insists upon itself, Lois. It insists upon itself. Yeah, insists upon itself. Like Ryan Johnson, Tetsuya Nomura, and Neil Drunkman. Think they're cleverer than they really think they are. Okay, I have no idea what else to get rid of at the moment. Before I do the next bit, let me look at that armor, because I really want to know how it looks on me. Well, this is a pretty flamboyant piece of work, isn't it? And unfortunately, it is too heavy, meaning I cannot wear it. Which sucks. 298. 298. What was I wearing before? Ugh, the Veteran's Cuirass is slightly more better. Besides, gives me a ninjutsu bonus. Speaking of which, how am I looking on that? It hasn't unlocked the Omnio yet for whatever reason. I'm crawling with the ninjutsu one. I may just have to do a Twilight mission later. So, Prayer in the Moonlight is the one we unlocked, and it does not seem to be terribly difficult, but of course I've been wrong before, many a time. So let me added that. Wait a minute, weren't they going over Prayers and Moonlight with that character that I had to pal around with? I have a feeling that's what it is. Anyway. Have you heard the rumors of the ghost that only appears under a crescent moon? Yeah, they were talking about that in his bio. From what I've heard, it roams the terrain surrounding the capital. It's been seen on Mount Shigi and Yamato, and now there's been a sighting of it at Ishiyama Honganji. It seems your fellow soldiers are too fearful to face the thing. Perhaps you should take a look for yourself. I love how it's talking about this like I'm still alive, even though I've been dead, and everyone probably thinks I'm dead. Back to Shigi again. For whatever reason. Oh, wait a minute. We're not even at Shigi. We're in Honganji, where we had the giant spider cow monster. Never mind. And there he is. Whoever it is. Oh no. key. Add a key. I know I'm not in the yellow, but I'd rather be on the safe side. This guy is ridiculously easy, whoever he is. Explains why it's 1 star. Wait a minute. There's still more happening. It is Shikanosuke. I had a feeling that's who it was. Was that the wolf spirit that I had the first time? Something weird's going on. This is no ordinary level. Wait a minute, there's a dude right there. And I also realize there is no... What in Sam Hill is going on here? I ask you. This is weird. This quest is weird. Nureona. Okay, I'm frozen and I can't move. Huh, someone drowned when he formed with that spirit. Oh, shit. I don't think I'm gonna bother summoning revenants to fight because there's a dude up there. Great. What's his name poisoned himself, and now he's gonna die like an imbecile. Okay, so it is the Nioh who is running the show. And Mom has been texting me, and I have no idea. Okay, turns out, okay. Mom was texting me about pizza from a place called Medici that we both like, so got a little distracted. That's very hard. You're trying not to die, you're just in the zone, and I mean, even though I have my phone near me, in case something like that ever happens, it's like, can't multitask. Are you kidding me? Out of all the chests we've ever seen in the game, this one is not locked behind the Shadow Realm fog. Are you kidding? You kind of broke your own rules there, game. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. That was easy. There he goes. Stuff that I'll sell back at the back at the shrine. Well, that was an interesting quest. Can you imagine trying to do any of this without dying because there's no shrine anywhere? So we end up fighting him. We kinda, sorta, but not really kill him. We make him part of our crew for the rest of the level, and we finish this, whatever it was. Yeah, I just bombarded the Oniudo with debuffs, and then applied a little poison and whipped the cat out. I see, the ghost in question has been through quite an ordeal, it seems. The words of prayer seem to be those of Yamanaka Yukimori from the Yamako clan. Long ago, he joined forces with the Oda clan, desperate to restore the power of his clan. So many clans! It seems that even in death, this desire has not left him. He truly is an example of that all retainers should follow. At least now his prayers to the moon may finally be answered. Okay. That was, honestly, one of the most interesting quests in the whole game. I'm kinda shocked, to be honest. Then there it is. In death, Shikanosuke was unable to abandon his wish to see the honor of his former master's clan restored, and he roamed the territory and castles of the Oda clan in search of a brave warrior that could assist him in his cause. At Ishiyama Honganji, he meets the protagonist and is granted their aid. Together, they succeed in destroying the yokai responsible for the downfall of the Amago clan, and Shikanosuke's prayers to the crescent moon were finally answered. That's a cool story, honestly. The wandering ghost of a samurai who wanted to honor his former clan, couldn't do it, but out of sheer loyalty, his spirit stuck around. Toshie still not checked off the list. I wonder if that is an actual legend. Knowing this game, it probably is, or at the very least is based on it, on something similar to it. flying Kato robe is weak compared to everything else, but I kind of like the look of it. Same with the Shinobi one. Barehanded is useless. It insists upon itself for no reason at all. Seriously, does anyone even go through Bloodborne with just barehanded? Of course you don't. Same reason I don't go barehanded in this game. You're nuts if you do. Who am I saying? Somebody's probably done it. You know someone has done it. Probably made a playthrough of it. Just for bragging rights. Kate. Another whistle. $423. My inventory management sucks. I've gotten all the Kodamas in this entire chapter. Alright, so that is officially everything in chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chapter 5, Twilight. Which is better than the actual Twilight movie. Well, fuck it, anything is better than that. Almost. Well, the only other thing I got to give with that name is Twilight Princess from Legend of Zelda. Fantastic game, by the way. Not perfect. Some things about it kind of make me scratch my head, like the whole freaking demonic doll-headed chicken people in that floating cloud city, which makes me question how they even built the damn thing, and even if they were completely different people and built it in a way, why would they even turn themselves? That was one of the weirdest parts of Zelda Twilight Princess. You run into this weird doll-headed chicken thing with the freakiest theme music. There's no rhyme or reason to why you find it anywhere, and it turns out it's part of a race that lives in some floating city up in the sky. And they supposedly built the damn thing. And it had me questioning, how are these chicken people with these porcelain doll heads, how do they build such a thing when they're like 20 pounds and don't have opposable thumbs? I mean, you could probably make the excuse they used magic, but that makes about as much sense as the freaking penis alien in Weekend at Palpatine's being a mechanic. It makes no sense. And if they were but I think I remember vaguely that they completely looked different, like very different, much more hominid, and they built the city before they turned into that, and that they for some reason changed. Well, either they did it artificially or they naturally did it. Either way, it makes no sense. Like, okay, if you built that floating city before turning yourselves into chicken people, why would you even do that? Like, you just devolved yourself. And if you didn't intentionally do that and you just somehow got that way, nature must have in the Zelda universe must have a pretty sick sense of humor, because they turned them into chicken people who shockingly, despite being as portly as they are, can surprisingly fly. Like, it had me, that was like the one part of the whole game that had my head spinning. Like, none of this makes any goddamn sense. But, I don't know. Whatever. Just have to accept it and move on, I suppose. And I'm so damn close to doing the ninjutsu unlock. So close. But I don't want to move on to the next chapter yet. I want to try and grind in that Twilight mission. And I really also need to grind in order to get a mystic art for the spear and the other weapons too. Funny enough, I have yet to run into another optional mission where the requirement meant doing the dojo missions. It was only the dual-bladed one for whatever reason, and I have no idea why. Only that one. I mean, yeah, there's a character reason for it, but... So, as far as main game goes, we have the Mausoleum of Evil in Chapter 6, Dream. But I really want to go and do a Twilight mission in order to grind and get, you know, not just level up, but also to unlock the next ninjutsu, the next area dojo mission. And I'll likely need to start building up my Onmyo as well, because that I definitely, because you know the game's gonna drop it on me, and I'll be like super far behind as a result for no reason, because Team Ninja just has to put in something that makes the game stop for no reason. So yeah. Twilight's done. Dream is next. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop the stream here. I think 3 missions isn't, well, it wasn't really 3 missions, actually. It was 2 missions. Yeah, because I repeated the first one, so I can fulfill all the requirements to unlock the other one. So that's 2 side missions, having done the first one 2 times. So, I'm going to take a break, more or less. I don't think I'll be able to come back tonight for another one, because I ended up... The day kind of went differently from how I expected it. So, if not tonight, rest assured tomorrow I will. Besides, the Twilight missions tend to take a lot out of me as it is. So, I think what I'm going to do is do this tonight, off-screen, and when I come back, hopefully I'll be good and ready to do the next dojo mission, and of course focus on unlocking the next one, which will likely be the case, because Onmyo is the only master one we have not done yet. Anything hidden on the map? Yes, there is. Sacred ash found in Mount Koya. Mount Koya is considered a holy Buddhist site. It is home to over 100 temples that were constructed during the Heian period by the monk Kukai, the founder of Shingon Buddhism. A sect of Buddhism. Just like with Christianity, there's in Judaism, there's like a whole bunch of different sects. Hyuga Director helmet found in Fukuchiyama Castle. Fukuchiyama Castle was built by Akechi Mitsuhide after his capture of Tanba province. Mitsuhide himself marked the territory where the castle would stand, but he would live there no more than 3 years due to events surrounding the Honoji incident. Figured I'd get this out of the way. A little bonus trivia. Going over like all the landmarks. But this seems to kind of be at random to an extent. like an indiscriminate little hillside hill here or there ends up having a thing there that may be some historical importance. Plus, you get a little bit of a history book in the game, more or less. Kind of like what I appreciated with the old Call of Duty games before they all devolved into Michael Bay crap. Yeah, I'm scrolling, I'm rolling around, I don't see anything else. I think more does pop up the more I get through a chapter, so I think that's it for now. So yeah, I think that may end up doing it tonight because, like I said, Twilight Mission, I want to grind up the ninjutsu and unlock the dojo and grind up some of my weapons as well, and of course the Onmyo I'll likely need to do in order, because there's going to be a dojo mission for that, so that way I can level up a bit in order to further be prepared for what's coming up next, which is this. So that's overall the plan, really. So yeah, I doubt I'll be able to come back tonight because Twilight missions take a lot out of me, actually. So I'm gonna do that tonight, level up, grind up, and hopefully by tomorrow, if nothing gets in the way, I will hopefully be able to start again at an earlier time and get to the main mission right over here. So that'll do it for this one. Thank you all for watching, for those who tuned in, and I will be back later. See you later. Sayonara.